Hello, welcome to my student support system. In today's class, we will discuss about injections. This lecture is in English, and if you want to study in Hindi, just click on I button and you will get link of Hindi lecture, or you can directly visit to my channel, my student support system. Let us start. What is parental route of drug administration? We have already studied about drug administration introduction in part 1 lecture and about oral medication in part 2 lecture. That lectures you can also watch by visiting my channel. So today we are going to discuss about IM, subcutaneous and intradermal injection. So what is parenteral route of drug administration? Parenteral medications are given through a route other than the alimentary tract or GIT. These routes specially denotes to the injections: intradermal, subcutaneous, intraspinal, intraarterial, intraarticular, intramuscular or intravenous. The angle of the injection and the depth of penetration will indicate the type of injection. Giving an injection safely is considered to be a routine activity for nurses. However, it requires knowledge of anatomy and physiology, pharmacology, psychology, communication skills, and practical expertise. It is defined as putting a fluid into the body, usually with a syringe and a hollow needle, through the skin to a sufficient depth for the drug to be administered into the body. Understanding the syringes and needles. A syringe have three basic parts. This is the syringe which have three basic parts. The tip which connects to the needle. Then the barrel which is outside part and it contains measurement calibrations like 1 ml, 2 ml, 3 ml, 4 ml like this. And the plunger which fits into the barrel. So this is the plunger and has a rubber tip. Here there is rubber tip which also acts as a rubber seal. Most syringes are disposable nowadays and made up of plastic and individually packed for sterility. They are individually packed. Now the needle. Most needles are disposable, made up of stainless steel and are again individually packed for sterility, and sometimes they comes with the syringe. Nowadays mostly they come attached to the syringe. The needles have three basic parts. The hub which fits on the tip of the syringe, the cannula or shaft which is attached to the hub. It is hollow. There is a space in it through which the drug goes into the body, and the bevel which is a slanted part at tip of the shaft here. The gauge of the needle refer to the diameter of the shaft and we call it as G. The larger the gauge number, the smaller the diameter of the shaft. Normally 26 G gauge needle is used for the intradermal injections. 25G to 24G needles are used for subcutaneous injections. 21G, 22G, 23G. These needles are used for intramuscular injections, and 18G to 21G needles are used for intravenous injections. Now we come to types of injection. There are many types of injections, mainly which generally you can use in the wards as well as in the OPD and dispensaries. These are intradermal injection. In this type of injection, drug is injected into the dermis under the epidermis. An example, you can take the BCG. Vaccine, during vaccination, BCG is given intradermally. Intramuscular. In this type of injection, drug is inserted into the muscle. Intravenous. In this type of injection, the drug is inserted into the veins. Subcutaneous. In this type of injection, drug is injected into the subcutaneous tissue under dermis. Intraspinal and intrathecal. In this type of injection, drug is inserted into the spinal cavity. And intra-arterial, in this type of injection, drug is inserted into the arteries. Now we come to the procedure of injection techniques. Intramuscular injection, subcutaneous injection, and intradermal injection. Preparation of injection tray. Before starting any procedure, we need to make a tray. So the injection tray should contain a small tray which have the various sizes of syringes. Okay, that includes 0.1 ml syringe, 0.5 ml syringe, 2 ml syringe, 5 ml syringe, 10 ml syringe, 20 ml syringe as per need of the patient. A small tray with various sizes of syringe, and then a transfer forceps in the jar. Separates are sterile cotton swabs in a bowl which should be covered, kidney tray, paper bag, boiled sterile swabs in a bowl, medication card, medication and sterile water for injection, file to cut open the ampules, needle hub cutter, gloves and other PPE as per need. And if preparing an injection tray for immunization of the children, the tray is known as immunization tray or vaccination tray. This tray should contain all the articles discussed here along with the vaccines in vaccine carrier and immunization card instead of medication card. Other articles are same. Now preparation of client. Always keep rights of drug administration in mind while giving the injection. And for rights of drug administration, you can watch the previous lecture of oral medication. Identify the client correctly. Ask client to use washroom if desired before injection. Explain the procedure to the client. Provide privacy with curtains or drapes. Keep attention of the client away from the medication by friendly conversation or curious articles or toys in case of giving injection to the children. Place the client in comfortable positions suitable for the types of injection, for which type of injection we are giving. Select right route for injection by confirming the physician's order, medication card and nursing notes. Perform hand hygiene, then put on gloves. Select the site for IM injection. Here first we are discussing about the steps for IM injection. Mainly 4 sites are used. Gluteal muscles, here 2 sites are there, dorsogluteal site and ventrogluteal site. Then deltoid muscle site and vastus lateralis muscle. Take out the syringe and fill it with medicine either from the ampule or vial. Change the needle if it is used to pierce the rubber seal of the vial. Ensure that air is removed from the syringe in this way, and keep in mind, do not touch the needle shaft. Never you should touch, because it is sterile and going inside the body. Clean the site with antimicrobial swab, but in case of vaccination, clean the site with sterile water or boiled or cooled sterile swab. For dorsal gluteal site, first identify greater trochanter of the femur and posterior superior iliac spine. and then make imaginary lines like this. In this way, this is posterior superior iliac spine. Make one line here, and this is greater trochanter. Make one line here. So cross is made. 4 quadrants are there on each buttock. So here outer upper quadrant is the site for injection in dorsogluteal site. So this you can select either on left side or right side. And for ventrogluteal site, place the tip of index finger on the superior iliac spine and middle finger on the iliac crest. Then the V formed here, this is the site for proper injection into the ventrogluteal site. Then if you want to give injection at vastus lateralis site, especially it is the choice of the site of choice in the vaccination in children giving IM injections. So here this is the area on lateral aspect of mid thigh, part between greater trochanter and knees. Then for deltoid side, locate the lower edge of acromion process and form a rectangle here, and this is site for small quantity of medication. It is the best site for IM vaccination, as normally 0.5 ml or 1 ml amount of vaccine is given. For example, when we give TT vaccine or COVID-19 vaccination, this is the site of choice. After cleaning the site, we have selected the site. Now we clean the site. Now displace the skin slightly in a jet track manner by pulling the skin down or to one side about 1 inch or 2.5 centimeter. Spread the tissue between the thumb and fingers to make the skin taut and insert the needle with quick movement of wrist in this way so that the pain is minimized. Here keep in mind 90-degree angle for intramuscular injection. After inserting the needle, withdraw the plunger to check the blood is there in the syringe or not. If there is no blood, it means it is in the muscle, and then give the medication slowly by pushing the plunger. Remove the needle quickly and clean the site with sterile swab if small amount of blood is oozing. Now give a key message to the client about drug or the vaccine which is given. Now we come to the steps for subcutaneous injection. For example, same subcutaneous injection we can give in the vaccinations. Okay, that is best example. So for subcutaneous injection, all steps will remain same. Only the angle is changed. Okay, while giving the vaccine or injection. In subcutaneous injection, 45-degree angle is given, so the medication should go below the dermis into the subcutaneous tissues. Okay. Then and keep in mind we will insert only 3/4 of the needle. Okay, so that it will not go deep in the muscle. Subcutaneous site can be selected for injection as per choice of the client and as per the amount of the medication. Upper aspect of the upper arm, outer aspect, and upper back below the scapula, abdomen and thigh. These are the sites for subcutaneous injection. And for intradermal injection, all steps will remain same. Only the angle by which we are inserting the needle is 15 degree or less than 15 degree, so that the medication is given between dermis and epidermis. And while giving this medication, a wheal is formed like this. A small wheal is formed. Then the injection is okay. Fine. Aftercare of client and article. In all types of injection, aftercare will remain same. After giving injection, inspect the site If there is oozing of blood, then apply pressure with sterile cotton. Help the client to take comfortable position in the bed or chair. Wash hands and perform hand hygiene. Watch the post-injection reaction for half an hour. Record the procedure in nurse's notes and other registers as per policy of the institution. Thank you students for watching this video. You can subscribe the channel My Student Support System, or you can like Facebook page so that you can get latest notifications or updates. For making your notes, you should visit mynursingstudents.blogspot.com. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and join Facebook group Nursing Notes. Thank you. Have a nice day.